Casey Nall, and I am, as Eli says, the director of volunteering, but I'm just a volunteer like y'all. But Eli is the big honcho, the head boss man, chairman of Wild West Brew Fest Pflugerville.
Well, just like Casey said, I'm a volunteer as well, and so volunteering is something that we are both very passionate about, and this event could not go on without our volunteers. So we want to start by saying thank you to every single one of y'all. But also, we're kind of doing these videos just to let you know a little bit more and help answer some of those questions before this amazing event takes place. So our next question that we get asked a lot is, what's going to be at my table? And so if you are pouring beer and you're assigned to a brewery at a table, this is a mock-up of what that table will look like. And Casey, you want to walk them through?
You will have a pop top. I'm sure there is a more technical term for this.
It works for me.
But it works. It's a pop top. You'll have a pop top, especially if you're in a can zone. We'll talk about that in a little second, but these are really important. You'll also have a hole punch, because people coming up to your table will have a little business card that has stars on it. You're going to punch those to indicate that they have already exhausted that punch by getting their cup. And
I think this, I'm going to stop there real quick. I think what's important about this, you're going to hear us talk about this a lot. This event is 100% volunteer ran and organized, and every penny and all the proceeds from this event go back to the community. So punching the cards, you're going to hear our whole team from the Wild West Brew Fest talk about this a lot, just making sure we're punching the cards, we're making sure we're counting for all the beer going out, because again, our goal is to raise money for the community for this event.
And as much as we love our community and as much as we love beer, people are going to try to get you to not punch their card. Sometimes the breweries will too. And even though we love all of the above, we've got to make sure that we are doing the best to be able to provide scholarships and more for our community. So please be mindful of that punch.
And I think we're going to talk about that in our next video. So that's great. Perfect.
Oh, look at all these punches.
Next thing you're going to see is you're going to have your volunteer guide. So this is one from last year, but what's really cool about this, it'll talk a little bit about your pours and how much to pour for the product, and we're going to go over that in another video. It's also going to talk about the schedule that you'll have, and Casey has been sending it out, and we'll send that out as a reminder right before the event. It also has a guide for all of our different color wristbands on the day of the event, and which ones are for alcohol, which ones are for VIP, which ones are for designated drivers. So that way, if you see that wristband, you know what to pour, if they get beer, if they can't get beer, and so forth.
And that's important because we do have participants at the festival that might not be 21.
Absolutely.
And they still can participate, they just can't drink the alcohol.
And then the last thing is you're going to have this magical bus tub if the beer is in cans, or you'll have trash cans or something holding kegs if the beer is in kegs. Now, what's important about that and why that's important, when you arrive, your bus tub will automatically have some beers put in it from our brew crew. It'll have ice on it as well. And so again, making sure that this bus tub is stacked adequately with beer throughout the day, making sure that we have an adequate amount of ice on there to keep the product cool. Same thing if it's for kegs. You know, obviously we can't really tell how much beer is in there, but also making sure that is properly iced down, because one part of our volunteer crews are going around making sure and pumping the water, removing the water from the bus tubs or the kegs, and putting fresh ice on all of our products. So that is what is at your table.
Yep.
Perfect.
There's also a hand washing station, so if you get sticky, yucky stuff on your hands, feel free to wash.
Perfect. All right, guys, we can't wait to see you at Wild West Brew Fest.